Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to play another round of the European Union map. Previous high score 20,100 points. So, you know, at some point I'm hoping to do a little better on this. Let's limit ourselves to 3.5 minutes around, shall we say, and give ourselves all the movement allowed. Start the game. Let's see what we get here. Okay, this looks like a town, so that's good. What flags do we have here? Good to see some flags early on. That should help. So we've got here the French flag, so that's good. Marie de Paris. This is an elementary school. I'm not sure if that means it's in Paris or if that's just the name of the school. So not sure about that, but let's progress and see if we get to anywhere that we recognize. Oh, we're on a pretty major road now. This could be in Paris, you know, could be. Can we see anything in the distance, you know, looking up to some of the famous landmarks maybe. We've got there a tube underground station stop. Oh yes, look at this, we're on a bridge now. This should help. What do we have? Okay, quite a big bridge. Quite a big river. I'm not really familiar with my rivers in France, but this could be Paris? No? It's wherever we are, this is quite a big town. So why don't we get in there with 2 minutes left to go and have a look. Where are we? We're looking north here. So, Paris. So we're looking for somewhere where the river sort of is going off in the northwesterly-ish direction. So it could be up here maybe, for example, or up here. The river actually splits here, doesn't it? Ile Saint-Denis. In a bit of trouble now. Well, not really trouble. It's probably a bit much, but you know, it's just identifying if it's Paris or not. I think it's going to have to be Paris, isn't it? If we could get a street name or something. Something to show where we are. What is this? Yeah, we're definitely in Paris. There's multiple references now to Paris. It's a case of finding where on the river we are. I don't think we're there because it's too narrow a river. So perhaps we are sort of down here where it is going northwest. So you know, we've got some tube stations, for example, here. I think we're going to be pretty close with that one. We don't have this park next to us, so perhaps we're 1 or 2 bridges up or down, but I think we're in the right area. We're certainly at a wide part of the River Seine. So let's go for the guess and see how we do. Oh yes, and look, it was. We were a block away, so that's pretty good, I think. Actually, I'm happy with that. Next round. I was going to say more rural, but no, it doesn't look it. That's okay. Let's see what we can get from here. Something services. So that's actually in English. We're driving on the right here, sitting on the left. Therefore, so we're not in the UK. Just in auto. Let's carry on down here past this Citroen dealership. It looks like there's a lot of buildings here and so on. So perhaps if this is an industrial estate, we might get to a roundabout at some point, which will help. Hopefully with some directions. Here's a sign. What do we have here? Okay, So that looks Scandinavian somehow. Possibly Finnish with a lot of those double A dots on the double A's. I might regret not noting those down in a second, but let's carry on. Oh yes, no, this is good. This is what we're looking for. Some more signs. Come on, this way. Yes. Let's just line those up so we can actually see them. So I think I'm going to check out Scandinavia first. I don't recognize that red 8 in a box. Do those appear? Yes, we've got there the 23, the 5. Finding the logical order to some of these roads can be an absolute pain, but there's the 5, and there's the 6. We know that these roads also extend across into Sweden and Finland sometimes as well. So Sweden and Norway sometimes as well. So we might not be in Finland, but it's sort of, I get the feeling we are. So we've got the 23, the 5, the 1, the 2, the 10, the 12, the 11, the 23. Names we're looking for are Kokkola and Karleby. Kokkola and Karleby. 18. And I'm missing the 8. I don't see the 8. I need to find the maximum level I can zoom out to. There, I'm already at it, unfortunately. 43 seconds to go, and it's not looking hopeful. We've got the 9. Oh, come on. The 6 again. We've found that before. The 22. The 27. Are we by Oulu? No. 20. There's not many major towns up here either, so the more north we get, the less likely it's going to be. So I'm going to back out of there. I might regret that in the future. Let's go down here. It looks like we're in a pretty built-up area, so I'm going to go around Helsinki. You know, let's just put a pin down, safety pin going down. Unfortunately, I can't see the number 8, which has cost me there. We were by Vasa. Okay. Well, I don't feel too bad about that. If we'd have found the 8, which I still don't see, to be honest. Oh, there it is. Yes. You know, if we'd have found that very briefly, it's just a tiny bit of road before it becomes the E8. So that's a bit frustrating. But we would have probably got there. So that's, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, it seems to be loading for a second. Not sure why. Play next round. No? Loading. There we go. Apologies for the delay. Not sure what happened there. GeoGuessr just needed a coffee. So what flag do we have here? I don't immediately recognize that. Is that the Lithuanian flag, perhaps? We've got here a cross on top of the hill, so, you know, definitely in a Christian nation. And the sun is in the south, is it? So yes, it is. We've got here some Cyrillic as well, so that helps. Is that the Russian flag? Is it? No, it's not. Okay, so I think we might be in Lithuania here. What is on that truck? Is there a URL or something? No. I'm not exactly sure what the writing sort of looks like in Lithuania. Look at that building, goodness. What do we have here? Lots of Cyrillic. So it's quite beautiful, this area. I mean, look at these mountains here. So the direction we're looking in is sort of northeast. And we're looking at some pretty major mountains here. So just trying to progress down this road and see what we come to, but we'll have to use that in a second to see if we can figure things out. Any interesting signs here? No. Not really, I'm afraid. Not really. Just progressing now as far as possible to see if we come across anything, you know, that could be useful. Not pausing too long to look at things. It looks like we're getting more into the town, not out of it. Just trying to find anything interesting. Okay, this is not helping. I might just go back actually and try another way. Which one's the more major road? Don't know. Let's go this way. Yes, this could help. Any signs on the roundabout as to where we might go? A minute left on the clock, so willing to look just a bit further. Gonna stick with Lithuania for now though, if we don't get any further. Unfortunately, I don't see much on the roundabout, so that's not helping. Nothing on that sign either, so just going to try the same trick as earlier. We'll just sort of see how far we can get. This looks like it could be a station or something, no? Well, let's use this then as much as we can to find out where we are. So we saw that we were in a pretty, I think we're in a pretty major town and we're surrounded by sort of hills to the north. I'm going to stick with Lithuania based on my flag. I think my flag knowledge is right, but I'm not sure. The problem is I don't know if Lithuania is very mountainous. So, or hilly even. So, you know, what do we have here, for example? It doesn't look to me, for example, that this town is surrounded by hills. So maybe we're not there. Maybe we're in Vilnius. Oh, well, that might explain things because the flag was wrong. We were in Bulgaria. So, lesson learned. Move on to the next round. That's basically 0 points. This looks Autopaslaugos. Autopaslaugos. Okay. Don't recognise that really. How do we get out of here? We want to sort of get off this. We seem to be in a bit of a back street. Yes, here we go. This is a more normal road. So we've got here some cycleways. So, you know, it could be Dutch, but it doesn't look Dutch, does it? I don't know really. Don't think so. I tend to know Holland okay, or the Netherlands I should say, and I don't recognise this architecture or the writing earlier as being particularly Dutch. What do we have here? Do we have anything interesting? Quite hard to tell, to be honest. Haven't seen much more writing. I saw a street sign back there, but I'm not going to dwell on street signs because, you know, really, we just need to sort of find some major indication of where we are. So this looks like a main road. I'm just going to use this to progress down and see what comes up. Still a bit annoyed about that flag earlier. Getting the Bulgarian flag wrong didn't help. So I can't believe I confused that with Lithuania. Oh well, you know, got to learn somehow. Okay, well we've got an EU flag there, but we knew we were in the EU already. But does this say anything else? I can't tell, you see, if that's what language that's in. We could be somewhere like Slovenia. That might be Slovenian. And, you know, it's easy to get confused sometimes, I think, between the, you know, that kind of script and, like, let's say Greek or Turkish, but I don't think we're in Greece. And, you know, certainly those countries are sort of more drier. Here's some signs. Finally, you know, with 2 minutes of looking, we're finally coming across them. Okay, I don't recognize any of those locations, so let's just get in there and see if we can see something around Slovenia or this sort of neck of the woods. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for Just if I can just zoom out a bit on that. Vilkas. Do we see that here? 18 seconds on the clock, so no is the answer. I'm going to progress down here, and Jabaka. I think we're in the right neck of the woods. I'm just looking, 4 seconds to go. I'm going to move my guess. Oh, then we were in Lithuania. Oh my goodness. Oh well. What can you do, you know? That was, again, hard to tell, and totally barking up the wrong tree there with my writing. So clearly not firing on all cylinders today. Come on. This looks Dutch. Please. Please be right with that. Look, we've got some street signs there, and we've got some... What do we have here? Lange Kerkdam. So yeah, look, this is definitely the Netherlands, so that's good. And the good thing is the Netherlands is small, so you can't be that wrong. This sign will just say Centrum on it or something. Yeah, that's right. So that doesn't help. But we've got here Doenrail. So I happen to know where that is, so that's good. At least I think I know where that is. It's somewhere, I think, sort of near The Hague. But I can't remember exactly. Wassenaar Salag. Wassenaar is like out here. So that's good. And Doenrail, okay, great. Okay, so that's good. So maybe we're on this road here. Is the Centrum, what's the Centrum saying? We're going northwestish at the moment. So maybe we're coming into here. Not immediately sure if that's right. And then Wassenaar and so on is to the right actually. So we are sort of further down here maybe. Not 100% sure, but we're close now. We're in the right neck of the woods. And then it's got Centrum. So that's what? City Centrum. Katwijk. Let's use that to try and find where we are as well, because that's all in the same area. So Katwijk. We've got Downrail, Wassenaar, and behind us Door. This is a bit annoying. Dorgand. Wassenaar. It's also not quite right with Wassenaar. Is it? It's Wassenaar Salag. I don't know what that means exactly. Clearly we're in the right neck of the woods though. We've got here Wassenaar Salag. There. Downrail. This way. Katwijk. There's Wassenaar Salag. So, you know, we're even closer here than we thought. We might be sort of coming up to this round by Katwijk Way. Yeah. Okay. Look, we're in this neck of the woods. We're pretty close. In that direction is Downrail, Wassenaar Salag, and Katwijk, and this is Katwijksweg. So that's good. We're going to be on one of these roundabouts. I don't think I've quite nailed it, but we're close. That's the Centrum. The Centrum is, I don't know, it's going to be like, maybe we're there. And the Centrum must be like the centre of Wassenaar. Oh, I moved it even sort of a bit further away, which is a bit annoying, but there we go. I think maybe we were looking at this roundabout, one off. I didn't retrace my steps, but close enough. So game finished. Look, we did very well at the beginning and end with Paris and the Netherlands. It really helped that I happened to know the Netherlands. All right in Finland, you know, not too unhappy with that, but got lost looking for the number 8. And unfortunately, Lithuania played a large role, but a damaging one in the game. We got one round where we should have been there and we weren't, and one round where we were there and we shouldn't have been. So, middle of the road, 12, 6, 15. Well, look, we're not getting any high scores today, unfortunately, but nonetheless, I enjoyed playing this map as always. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel, and as you can tell, I'm looking to grow it. So please smash those buttons if you haven't done so yet. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.